And we are live. Wednesday night with those guys, and Wednesday night with those guys is sponsored by those guys.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday night with those guys. And as you know, this is where we talk about everything in the drone world and promote the usage of drones. And if the weather has been nice where you are, please let me know how the weather is where you are and if you've been able to get out and fly your drones today. It's nice and humid. It's an overcast day here in New York. And it was supposed to rain, but I don't think it's going to rain. Probably tomorrow. But Lawrence, how are you doing on this wonderful Wednesday?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Like you said, it's an overcast day, which is actually comfortable. It wasn't too hot. It wasn't too cold. I got absolutely nothing done today, but I'm good. I'm good. At least
Uh,
nothing that I wanted to do. I got things
Nothing.
done. I got things done. It was nothing that I wanted to do. You
Oh,
know,
I'm
that
sorry.
thing, I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Mhm.
That kind of thing.
Where?
It wasn't none of that stuff.
Oh, well, I mean, I did some things today. I mean, I did some things today. I had time to watch more film. Um, because on Wednesdays I don't do anything other than get ready for the live stream and stuff that I have to take care of on the computer.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, you know what I'm going to do today is I'm going to watch some film, watch more film, and
Okay.
um, I'm going to work on a live stream today, and putting together stuff in the studio and fine tuning things and making sure it's where I can find it, not where they
Right.
want.
Right. They like to move stuff around.
Yeah, I think
What?
it's based upon when you actually use that certain you can okay, like if you reuse scenes with them with
Mm-hmm.
even ones, I think what happens is like say like you use one thing and then you use it again, it'll put it before something that you put before it now.
I got you. I
You
got
go
you.
back to the studio because it's I guess it saw it there first. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm assuming.
Okay. Okay.
Other than that, um, did have oh I know there's a few guys out there that are waiting on strobes, and
Yes. Yes.
forgive
Yes.
me, forgive me, it is my fault totally. I have the strobes. The issue is just that I'm gonna say this and I'll tell the truth. The mail room was backed up.
Yeah. It
No,
happened.
I've been so busy that I haven't gotten them out to you guys, but I will get them out to you. Believe me, I have them. I actually have a couple of them packed up already, but like
Okay.
Gary's is sitting there with his name on it for like a couple of weeks now.
Okay. Okay.
Now, I'm,
Well.
I'm, I'm, I'm
Well.
being honest,
If you
but
get
I
close
have
enough
them.
up there, I'm sure you could throw it over the fence.
What, to Gary?
Yeah. There is a part of Niagara that floats north.
Mm-mm.
I'm just saying. There are other methods.
You ain't even right. But
Just say it's a drone. They'll send it back. Anyway, welcome to Wednesday night with those guys. How the hell are you guys in the chat? I'm sorry, I haven't been paying attention to the chat. So,
oh man, I just thought about that one. That's how DJI could get their stuff into the country.
uh
Just
huh.
put both addresses on it. This address to the company, to the to the customer. Where it's coming from, the customer. Where is it going to, the customer.
Exactly. It's got to
They'll
go
just send
somewhere.
it right
Customer
back.
to the customer, and
I,
nothing. nothing drone related on the box. You know, there are no labels. You know, consumer drones are us. Just a
There's
simple
actually
brown box.
hold on. There's actually a company out there, right? I'm not gonna say any names. I mean, we might have talked about them. I'm not sure, but they actually have a commercial that shows you how they get you the Mavic 4 and why.
Get out of here. Was that on? Wait. Did you send
It's
me
all in brown
somebody?
boxes. It's repacked up in brown boxes.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. I did see that.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
Yeah, you just take that
Okay.
pretty white box and you wrap it inside a brown box. And you put
But
that brown box
put
inside of
everything
a
in the
brown
brown.
box in case it's compromised. Then you see another brown box inside, and they let it go on its way.
Uh, I was like, yo, I'm like, the box of the drone is like this, but the box you get is like that.
Yeah, that's okay. It got to you, didn't it?
No, not to me. I mean, I'm just saying that was just how they were shipping it. But
I
anyhow,
guess now DJI also has to come in a plain brown brown wrapper. That basically Barkley. That's what we're
yeah.
saying.
I mean,
Because
I'm just running jokes, Barkley.
well, all I'm
I'm just
saying is the
saying that
people.
if they was like if you purchased a drone from DJI and DJI just put your address on as the shipper and your address on as the receiver, they don't have any place else to send it.
True. That's true. That's funny. It's guaranteed to get to you.
I mean, what do they do?
Mm-hmm.
Just put it in a brown box.
Not, not strokes, strobes.
Who?
Barkley got to turn up his hearing aid.
What
He
happened?
thought someone said strokes. Oh, strobes. I'm looking in
Oh,
the chat.
yeah,
Yeah.
I bet he did.
All right. All right. All
But
right.
anyhow, Lawrence, what time is it? Oh yeah, we well, we got a few things to talk about real quick, but one of them was the um the Vegas drone meetup this year, 2025, uh,
Yes.
November 7th through the 9th. Guys, check that one out. You know, you know the guys to contact, Tom and Bob.
Yep.
Make sure you see them on that. It's going to be a great meetup. I mean,
We still got to have them on here. Let's set it up for next week.
we will have them on here. I mean, we got plenty of time.
Yeah,
The
I
meetup,
know.
is in November. Um, what I did want to say about that Vegas meetup. I mean, if you're not going just because it's Vegas alone, I mean, like, wow. I mean, shit, if I could make it, I'm out there. But we have a game that day, the 7th.
Listen,
Mhm.
I already know. I already know we have a game, but it's okay because
And
I
you
already
know,
know it's well. We had a game the day before we went up to Rhode Island,
okay, I'll drive as far as we drove
New
from
York to Rhode Island.
no to New York to Pennsylvania
Yeah,
and back, and then
yeah,
from New York to Rhode Island, and then you could take the rest of the way going to Nevada. How that
yeah.
sound?
The rest of the way through the airport.
No, no, I'm saying driving.
Oh
No,
no, you bugging?
since
You bugging?
since you were bringing that one up.
No. They're not talking 2,800 miles, 2,700 miles. No, I'm good. I bug out if I'm in a car for more than 5 hours.
Uh,
We could do roll call.
yeah, okay. I just wanted to mention a couple of things, but you know,
Go
we could
for
do
it.
roll call. Huh?
Go for it.
What happened?
Go for it. I'm still welcoming people.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, the Osmo was it 360 that we can't get that's advertised on DJI's online store.
Yeah.
Well, they have a new firmware for it that's supposed to improve the audio, the video, and believe it or not, who the hell cares? No, I'm just joking. No, it's a new firmware you know for the camera, and it's got what is it? It's also got what is it, privacy control. So
Yes.
that's cool. Yeah. So I mean, these are the things that come on this new update. I'm not going through the whole firmware number and the new app, the Neo the Memo app
Yeah.
for this thing, because this is not something that we can get unless you guys got a you know, I don't know where you guys are getting stuff from. What, North Korea, South Korea, Vietnam? I don't know what's the channels you
Right.
guys are getting
Right.
stuff
Right.
from. Unless you can get one from down there, over there. Yeah.
Or south of Florida.
Um. I don't know.
There's a
I
few
doubt.
places in the island you could probably get some stuff too.
From where? The DJI store?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Where do they have a DJI
There's
store in the Caribbean?
no. I said there's a few places down there you can get some stuff delivered too.
Oh, I mean that's anywhere.
Yeah. South of Florida.
Anyway,
Take a trip to the Dominican Republic and have a box waiting for you at your hotel room.
is that what it is?
That's how you do it.
Then how do you bring it back?
I bring it back in pieces, like a chopped up car. I fly FPV. I put it back together somehow. No, go ahead. Go ahead, man. Let me go. Go ahead with your story.
This guy needs help. Okay, Lawrence. Um, we'll do roll call, right? And then
Okay.
we'll come back with the 50% off deals.
Okay.
So
Nice. Nice.
let's see,
All
who
right. Let's see.
exactly do you have here
Who
with
do I
us?
have here? Do I have here? Big shout out. You came in, just got here. Shout out to Copper State Aerials. Shout out to you. Hello, sir. How are you? I hope all is well. Shout out John, Flying Flynn Media, taking the hot photos and the sunsets. Photos, shout out to you. Fly Guy Merrill, how are you? Hope all is well. All the way from Philly, representing the city of Philly. Cool Cat, what's good? Thanks for coming back. We appreciate you. Every
All right,
time you come back here. Barkley, 107 Drones. He got to turn his hearing aid up sometimes.
hey,
Take off,
Barkley.
lift and land, representing the Bronx. How are you, dude? I hope all is well. John Olson, representing Long Island, Strong Island. Shout out to John Olson, listening
All
to
right,
us on a night, chilling out, relaxing. Who else is here? Jody, Drone Shots. How are you, sir? Hope all is
Jordan.
well. Drone Shots, let's go with SJM Steve from across the pond. SJM Drones and Media, shout out to you, sir. Akirasho was in here early, if you're still here or not. Shout out to you, Warren, and that's about it, bro. Copper State Aerial, I got him first. Good. Got another explosion just at the end. Okay. Thank you
Oh, okay.
for coming to the live stream. We appreciate you
That
guys.
was it.
Yeah, that was it. That was it. Short and sweet, bro. It says we got about 15 people watching, and there's probably about seven or eight that are active in the chat talking randomly. So,
I like when the roll call is long.
the long ones, right?
Yeah, like that means that everybody is engaged and we're hanging out and we're talking and and things are happening
Yeah, this is true.
and
This is
and,
very,
no,
very
and
true.
people are hitting the like button.
Yeah, yeah. Agreed. Agreed. Anyway, the show
But
must go on. and people will be dropping in and out as they usually do.
But where we wanted to go next was that I wanted to mention this, Lord, because we did mention something towards this last week. But if you check out on DJI's online store, they got some 50% off deals from what I'm seeing here. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
limited time because I think it is until tomorrow, matter of fact, on
Mm-hmm.
some of these products because um, you got the Power Series, right?
Yeah, right here, 50% off.
Yeah, the Power Series really because you got what the Power 2000 on this Power Series on this line. What is it going for? 499? No, that's not correct. That's what was it? 960
No, nine
nine.
sixty nine. Yeah,
960.
900. But that's
And
basically
the Power,
$1,000.
yeah, the Power 1000, which is the one that everybody had ran out and got before, is
Yeah,
back down to 499.
nice, nice,
And,
nice,
and,
nice. They got
and
a lot of stuff they're getting rid of. You know, a lot of stock in these warehouses,
I don't know if they're
and
getting
the
rid of it.
price of
These are
the
things that
price
you
of the
can.
DJ, huh?
I don't think that these are things that they're trying to get rid of. I think that these are products that can always sell, bro.
Yeah,
This
yeah, you're
don't go
right.
they don't go bad like that. And
This is
it's
a top list right here. If you look
and
here, the Osmo.
finally, if you check it out, the Power was at 500 is now reasonable for you know what I mean, or is a reasonable sale on it.
Everything. That's good. That's
You
good.
know,
They're making money.
and they have the also the mic. Was it the mini? The little tiny ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. They got there's a few things on there that's working. There's a few
Well,
on there.
it'll be interesting to see how much DJI stuff gets into the United States around the holidays.
Hmm.
You know,
Well,
you're
I
wondering?
don't, I don't think that DJI is having much of a problem with that power station, and like I said to you, most of these people who are sending you these power stations, they're not they're not getting them sent from DJI in 2 days and next day shipping. You know, what I mean, those are coming from their warehouses. You understand what I'm saying? The
Yes,
actual
yes.
company that you're purchasing it from,
Yeah.
they all have warehouses that they do shipment from now. I mean, people are buying so much stuff online now that these companies wouldn't survive if they didn't do that. You know, if they weren't able to sell you the merchandise online,
Yes.
or even over the phone, like B&H, and even some of the stuff that you see online for B&H, and you think they have it in the store. Nope, nope, Siri, you got it. That stuff is in the warehouse. You have to make arrangement to pick it up at the store.
Yeah. Yeah. And listen, however it works, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's how it goes. But man, I see now DJI is putting what a 1/1.3 inch sensor right on your chest.
What do you mean?
With this new camera that everybody
Oh,
saw was
oh, oh,
launched
because
the
the
other day.
Osmo Nano.
That's where we going, right? Oh wow, what's going on with this? Oh man. Well, yesterday, like we said, was the launch of right with this 1/1.3 inch sensor. Um, well, what they claim, and this is the claims that they're making on this thing because I don't have one to check it out. I've seen some things on it, but they claim that this this camera. Let's talk about this here. It supposedly has I don't and now since they have an actual half stop on this. 13 and a half stops of dynamic range ones.
Okay.
and a 143-degree field, wide field of view, Rocksteady 3.0. So, I mean, you're familiar with Rocksteady, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Remember we were talking about the magnets, and this here is dual sided magnets.
Yes.
Yes, it was designed to clip here and clip it there and clip it everywhere you want to clip it.
Mm-hmm.
But
And something smart that I thought they should have sold with other, the
what?
GoPro and other companies should have sold it, was that it comes with a suction cup
Hmm.
um, clip on. So
Hmm.
you stick to the magnet on the suction cup. And the suction cup, you can put that on the side of your car or wherever without damaging your vehicles, or however they used to do it with Velcro or whatever.
No, they did suction cups, but all they have with is direct microphone connect. Now DJI seems to be doing that with all of their products now.
Everything links up, everything
You
binds
got
automatically. That's
waterproof
quick.
up to 10 meters. Now that's, I guess, standard on all of these products now, right? And horizon balancing. So we're talking what, 4K up to 120 frames per second in slow mo.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't
so
know
this,
what's
I
going
think
on.
this is a little. Yeah, I think they may have done some little things with this. Yeah, remember when the first Osmo, certain things were limited on the camera, but
Yeah.
I got to check more onto this and see what's going on. The 10-bit. Now this is something that they're doing. Everything is coming out. This is a standard feature now. 10-bit color D-Log M. That's coming standard now, right?
Right.
Now they also have this other feature, a tap record.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I guess you could pet the camera and it'll start recording.
You tap it, or you double tap it,
Yeah.
and it gives you like a 3 to 5 second countdown, and
Hmm.
then it'll start recording. That's good.
Now this is one that I thought was amazing. Now this thing they claiming up to 200 minutes in battery life.
That's great.
All right.
I'm having a problem with the chat, so I
What?
don't know. I can't see what's happening with the chat. Last thing
Why?
I
What happened
saw,
to the chat?
I don't know, but I'm having internet issues here, obviously.
Oh, oh. So what's happening
Because I
on your?
tried refreshing the window. I'm just going to get rid of the window and
Um. Do you
open a
have you?
no. I'm just going to get rid of it and open another one and see how
Okay.
that works.
So if you have the YouTube up, you should be able to see the chat. That's how I. Well, I have the chat
Yeah, I see
here,
the live stream now. I just clicked on it.
and I have the chat here on the stream.
All right.
And then if I do all of this here, no, I don't have that.
Frank Rizzo says his chat was screwing up too. Okay.
You ever saw those screens like on NCIS, Lawrence,
What?
when they're like just moving stuff on the screen?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I
I,
just move this over here, put that.
uh-huh.
No, I don't. I really don't have nothing like that, but I do have the chat over here and here. So
Oh, so you don't have to worry about, yeah, you're a 49-inch. That's why. 49-inch widescreen, curved. Yeah. I'd be looking this way to the east and to the west also, across the desk. Okay, now.
so I would have to have a separate screen for the studio and the chat, and then if I did it that way, if I didn't, so anyway, what I was saying, um, you could also charge this thing up to 80% within 20 minutes. That's
Everything's
not,
starting to come like that now.
yeah, it's fast charging. That's cool, but I don't know. Now you can. This is one of the one you're probably gonna like too. How you can switch easy now and smoothly from horizontal to vertical
Mm-hmm.
shooting. Yeah.
And while recording, it'll switch automatically.
Yeah. Now it uses its vision screen as that as a, what do you call it? A display, a high resolution display, which
Mm-hmm.
is cool. Um, I don't know, that remote control thing. I don't think is a big deal about it. The one button push thing, to it's not, to me, that's not really remote control. I don't know.
Well, Amazon has it.
Um,
Amazon has it, but they don't have it.
well, what I wanted to say,
It says
what,
temporary out of stock.
what I wanted to say is that also they got what they have also a high speed transferring hub,
Yes,
which is
yes,
cool.
for transferring data via Bluetooth though, but it is does transfer data.
Yeah, and as they don't have it on the DJI online store, supposedly Amazon was supposed to have both combos, the 64 gig and the 120 gig.
Well, right now the 64 the standard combo they seem to have that's the 64 gig, and then the 128 gig one is out of stock. Whether they had it in stock
Hear
or
that?
not, I don't know. But I'm like this: the standard combo, uh, then that I would probably go with that one instead, as opposed to the this one here, the 64.
There we go.
I would always go with the more memory.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Always go with the more memory because it you never know. Especially now shooting in 5K, 6K, 8K. Yeah, definitely.
and no K. Okay,
Well, as long as you're not trying to take 1080p and upscale it to 4K, you're okay.
is that how it works?
Yeah.
So you're telling me I can't overlay the 4K footage over the 4K footage, and that's not 8K?
No. No, it
Oh,
don't
come
work.
on,
It
man.
don't work like that, bro.
That's not 8K. Come on, how is that not 8K?
Stop spreading the verbiage. No, definitely not. We got a sponsor in 2 minutes.
Really?
Yes. Trying to
Well,
be on point.
let's see what he has to say.
For a live stream that talks about everything in the drone world. Tune in every Wednesday night to Wednesday Night with those guys.
But the one that they have on Amazon, the standard one is going for $300, $299.
They
Um,
do have. So you're saying they do have
they have the
the,
64 gig
the
one.
one
They do
with
not
more
have
memory?
the one right. The 64 gig memory. They do not have the 128 gig memory one on Amazon.
Ah,
They're offering both, but it's the 128. They're saying is temporarily out of stock. Out of
sold out.
stock. Yeah.
Uh-huh. I don't know if
Hey
they
Corey,
sold
what's
out
good?
or they didn't have it yet.
Good morning, Rob. What happened?
I don't know if they sold out or they don't have it yet.
Right, that's what I was saying. I don't know if they got it in. Good morning, Rob and Sue in Australia. What's up, Corey?
What happened? Akarasho? What did I what happened?
I kind of, I like, I kind of liked Herman's math. I don't know. I don't know. I missed it. I was probably in the chat.
Oh, well,
Oh,
I know
what happened?
what happened out here. What is Draymond saying
I
here?
said, Ray, what? 64 gigs. So after you hit the power button, the memory's full. If you didn't know, you know. Yep.
That's not true. That's a lot of
No,
time there.
no, that's for those dudes that use the same memory card for every job and everything. That should be full in about 3-4 cents. I don't know. You know those guys. They
No,
use
but what I'm
that
saying, if you're
one
talking
SD
about
card for everything.
Yeah, but from what I'm understanding, that's a internal storage, right?
Yes, yes.
So, I
And it
mean,
has the transfer. It has the data transfer device that you can
right, that you can transfer the data.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Understandable. I mean, listen, I guess if you're riding your bike and doing all kind of, if you're doing a lot of things, um, I don't know. You
You
know
know,
what's
someone's
funny
got his,
about that?
huh?
You know what's funny about that? We talk about all these little cameras and these little action cams, and look at this tiny little camera. You can put it on your chest and walk around with it. And we talk about all of those things. And if you would have, okay, you remember the original smartwatches,
Mm-hmm.
the original Samsung first came out with that smartwatch.
Yeah.
It had a camera on it.
I remember the very first one.
Hmm. Has a camera on it,
I had heard
and
of it. I had seen it. I did never owned one. You still got yours around somewhere?
I
I
have it
know
here
you
somewhere.
had showed it to me. You had owned one.
Um, And I was talking to somebody about that, and I said that they never put another camera on a smartwatch. And somebody said, "Don't you think that's a little creepy?" I said, "No, not unless that's what you want to do with it." But we have all these little cameras now that you can get pictures any and everywhere.
Yeah, this is true.
Mm-mm-mm. But anyhow, what else is new out there, Lawrence, in
Um,
the world of cameras and things of that nature?
what else is
Because
new?
the the where'd my copies go? I never got my copies, but that's all right.
You printed something and it never came out. Huh?
I printed it.
Paper jam.
It's right there on the printer.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Hey, what's up, Johnny Drone Flyer? How are you, sir? Hope all is well.
Johnny, what's going on? Well, Lawrence,
Yeah.
the other disappointment out there that no one seems to be able to get their hands on,
Oh,
and I'm wondering, any of you guys smuggling these in from North Korea, South Korea,
well,
Vietnam, whichever way you guys are getting them, Tokyo. I don't know how you guys are getting them.
but
Um,
just one thing, one thing.
smuggling them in from like Russia. I don't know where you guys getting them
There are people getting them because people that went to the DJI Fifth Avenue store were
from. Yeah, I know.
purchasing the minis.
Yeah, I know.
So they're getting
I'm
in
I'm
somehow.
I'm quite sure there's a couple of different places that you can purchase it.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I just haven't I haven't looked into it. It's a nice it's a nice drone.
Johnny says he got his Mini 5 Pro today.
I'm like I said, I'm just asking the question because the question comes about, the question floats around. Should you buy it or import it, or should you, or is it something that you should let it go?
Rick Draymond says the usual suspect, Phantom Flight 101, have it, Mini 5 Pro. Okay,
Well, you
okay.
know what? I'm just saying, Draymond. Right now, when it comes to buying drones, I'm only buying what I need.
Listen, I hear you. I
You
hear
know,
you on that aspect.
and when it comes to buying, like especially even like when looking at enterprise stuff, you know, it's hard because you can buy DJI products, right? And
You're paying that increase. If you thought a Phantom 4 Pro was expensive last year, look at the price of one now.
I'm just saying. You're right, Draymond. But I'm just saying because when I look at it and you say like, okay, well, certain jobs you might get from specific avenues, but if certain things happen, you won't be able to use those products to do these things, and that's where the issue comes in for me.
You see what Barkley put before
You
my
know,
screen went out in the
uh,
chat? Where he says you should always buy just what you need.
oh well, shit. If that was the case, I'd still be flying the Mini too.
If you knew that was all you needed, right?
No, no, no. I'm just saying to you, I, I actually won the Mini
Is
too.
anyone else's YouTube channel messing up, or is it just me
I
on
don't
my
know.
end?
Listen. I'm just glad it's not me.
For once, right? For
Yeah,
real.
I'm
All
just
right.
glad it's not me. Let it be y'all. It might be a little bit behind, but I'm not.
No, it won't even refresh the page. I done shut down the window already and hitting reload.
As like I said,
No, it's locking up, as in like I'm
really.
looking at the live stream in the chat in real time.
Well, let me ask you this: how many devices do you have on your internet?
How many devices did I have here?
Yeah, connected
This,
on your internet.
oh, this here, there's a laptop in the
Uh-huh.
room. This, and that's it. That's it. I have my PC here and another laptop here.
Okay.
That's it. I don't know why it freezes up, but I know I don't have too many windows open. I haven't had this problem before, but don't worry about it. As long as they can still see me in the stream, I just can't keep up with the chat. That's all. In fact, I can look at the chat in EvuMux, but the chat
Uh-huh.
is like mad slow. I think the chat in
I don't
EvuMux
know.
shows like 7 to 10 seconds after they type it in YouTube.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. YouTube is the same both in the studio as well in the. I don't see what you're seeing.
Oh, well, all right. Well, I just typed "Hey Jim" in the chat just now
Uh-huh.
from EvuMux. But if I don't
Oh,
respond to your
I don't
message
see
right
that.
away,
Anyway, like I
yeah,
was
yeah.
saying, on this here, talking about this drone, and for me, honestly, looking at it as if I was buying a mini drone, and
Mm-hmm.
you had mentioned this before, if not for the 1 inch sensor alone, right? There's the LiDAR enhancement, right? And the longer time on the batteries, and this new gimbal doesn't get you. What else do they need to sell you to get you for this thing? You know, I mean, you know.
I,
So you start looking at it and saying like, why? Well, if that don't get you to buy this, I mean, look at it. Look, well, what else is on this thing? If it okay, the improved image quality, right? Although from some of the things that I've been hearing, you know, about the drone, in the 10-bit and like auto and stuff like that,
yeah.
it's a little contrasty. And I've been telling you that
Okay.
about these DJI drones in the 10-bit color for quite some time, Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you get around the browns and stuff like that, the dark browns and areas,
Yeah.
Anyway, um, well, yeah, you see a lot with like old grass that's beat or like in the tree area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
It has
There's
everything and some that the
yeah, I
four
mean,
has,
yeah,
plus the 1 inch sensor, like you said.
yeah,
But
I
is
mean,
that
if
enough to convince somebody to buy it?
you got, a drone that one of the arguments was the weight because of the battery, and that's been the issue since what, the three,
Mm-hmm.
when they came out with the two batteries.
With the extended batteries, right?
Right. I mean, everybody wants to get around on the registering the drone. I get it, but at that point in time, what difference does it
Jim's
make?
Droning says the color science is better. I
It
don't own
it
one.
it,
He
it from
edits footage.
no from what I'm seeing, it is. It just that from I've just, like I said, I've heard complaints of the contrastiness in order.
Okay, okay.
Uh, I I've noticed that for quite some time with DJI drones, especially on the
Well,
mini
I've
drone.
always noticed that since you brought it to my attention that they usually shoot warm.
Yes,
But even back from the Phantom days, the Phantom didn't shoot as warm as some of the stuff today.
Phantom was a very cool shooting drone
Right,
shot.
Phantom was a lot cooler than a lot of when they started the Mavic
So they
series. In
started.
fact, they started getting warmer.
I think that yeah, I believe so, but only I think that happened, especially when the adding of the 10-bit color.
Very strong
That's
possibility.
when I saw that happening a little bit, but it wasn't. It just got worse, I think, with some of the smaller sensors. And it's
Yesterday,
not that it's
awesome.
horrible. What happened?
Uh, JDS was saying happy anniversary, Lawrence and Herman. Yesterday, awesome. Joined September 24th, 2012. Okay. Thank you very much. I didn't know it was an anniversary for us.
Oh,
That's bad. Did you join us or did we
yeah.
join? I don't
I don't
know.
know.
Okay.
Okay.
It's all right. Did you start your channel September 24th, Herman?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Couldn't
I
tell
don't
you.
know.
All
But
I
thank
know.
you. We'll accept it. Happy anniversary.
Okay, thank you. All I know is that my first video was June
Might have
5th.
been way back when. Let's see. Let's do
June
the
5th.
let's do the math here. And let's go back in time. You go on with the story. I'm gonna do some research real quick.
I'm just saying to you, it was June 5th in my first video. I
Okay.
know.
Or
You're gonna go and look for stuff and you got stuff happening on your screen there
yep,
that's meant.
joined September 24th, 2012. Happy anniversary.
Okay.
That's when you started your channel.
Okay.
Thanks, man, for pointing that out.
Thank you. Wow. Okay. On a Wednesday.
Yeah. Yeah, on a Wednesday. There you go. Interesting.
Or it happens to fall on a Wednesday this year.
Probably. Who knows? I think on LinkedIn it shows Herman's show anniversary. Oh, nice. Thanks, Draymond.
Okay.
See. We're getting celebrated and don't even know we're being celebrated.
Hey, wow.
I appreciate that.
What what do you know?
Yeah, right? Okay. Guess we have been around for a little while.
Yeah, a little bit.
All
But
right,
just,
what's
just a
happening?
wee
It's
bit. No,
5.
but but what makes you get this drone? Nothing.
Well,
For me, I've already mentioned a lot of things that, well, if you're not okay, what? Okay, okay,
do
okay,
you fly every day or
okay.
are you gonna fly once a month?
You got, but it's a mini, so you can't go any lower than that, right? So if you're just getting the mini now, right? You got what enhanced avoidance. You know what I mean? What they improve the internal storage, right? So I mean, come on. What is it? 42 gigabytes now? Come on.
Mm-hmm.
From what? 2?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, dramatic. dramatic difference. There's no comparison.
Come on. The 3 times zoom. What else? What else does it need to get you to buy this drone?
Well,
I
see,
mean,
they did weigh the pros and cons, and one of the pros
I'm listening.
and
Hmm.
or cons were:
Uh-huh,
do
uh-huh.
you fly every day,
Hmm.
or do you fly once a month?
Hmm.
Do you need the color science of editing in 5K and 4K 60, or you
Hmm.
just happy with everything in auto? These are
Hmm.
options because now it goes into say if you're just flying once a month and buy whatever the hell you want, but if you're just flying once a month, they're trying to say maybe it might not be feasible that you even need the five, and it's more of a want. I want it, I want it, I want it.
Lawrence,
Yeah.
my father when I was growing up, had a big ass caddy sitting there, right? Clean, polished up, and took the subway to work.
Right. Are you serious?
Of course.
Yeah, not driving that sucker. Unless it's on the weekends. Yeah. Yeah, I understand totally.
You know what I mean? So listen, I ain't telling you how to have fun. I'm just telling you this sounds like it's a good drone. And for the guys that ran out and got one, I hope you enjoy it because it really does sound like a good drone. No,
Yeah,
I
yes it
mean,
does.
for all the things that
It
I've
does.
mentioned,
I
I mean,
definitely want it. I would like it, but right now, do I need it? No. And
I'm
do I
just
even have do I don't have time to fly the shit I got.
right. I was just trying to say how it sounds. You know what I mean? Everything's got a 1-inch sensor and better,
Yeah, right.
10 color. Which
And
one do
isn't
you
there
use?
supposed to be some tech that helps it's quieter? It's supposed to be quieter too.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. You know what I mean? It sounds good though. It
And
sounds real
gee,
good. AJ, it sounds real good though. Sounds real good. That's
well,
my.
you know
I mean,
what?
like I
I,
said,
I
if
to everyone who has one, I applaud you. Right?
yeah,
Will I
I
get
mean,
one?
enjoy it because
Johnny Drone Flyer says it's quieter for sure.
okay. Because let's
Okay,
think
that's good
about
to
this.
know because I may get one in the future, but right now I got drones looking at got dust on them because I don't have the time to fly those. Not even talking recreation, I have literally no recreational flying time. Herman,
Mm,
you know what
yeah,
time? What time? There used to be a time we could go out and do let's plan. Those guys are at it again. Let's go to this spot here. No, not no more. And football season now too. Come on.
I wish. You know what's funny?
Uh,
When we're doing the schedule, right, for
mm-hmm.
for stuff for training and all that, they were asking all of the coaches that are not in the school for their schedule,
Really?
and and the head coach said to me, he goes, "What are you doing other than just flying all over the country?" I goes, "I'm not flying all over the country. I'm in Connecticut or Jersey. I'm not
Right.
all,
Connecticut, Jersey,
not
Philly.
all over the place."
Right. You see, he thinks you're flying all over the country. Wow.
Yeah.
I
Well,
wish. I wish I was getting on the plane and going from here to Arizona or Nevada. So I used that as an excuse to go to the meetup in November. We can only wish, right? From their words to whoever's got the money's pockets. Shit.
anyhow, what's going on, Edric? But yeah, Lawrence, this mini, I'm like I said, you know what I wanted to talk about real quick before we get into anything else.
Yeah.
Um, if you're not, if the mini, everybody's settled on the mini, I wanted to bring up something that we've been talking about for a minute, and I don't think that I mean, I, what I'm going to talk about. I'm quite sure everybody has seen because it's not something that's new, but it is something that keeps popping up and it's out there, and I'm interested not in the product itself, but in the company.
Okay.
Now I don't know
Cool.
who's behind this actual, was it quad ear drone. It's an American drone, I guess you would call a manufacturer, quad ear. They're they're in Wyoming, um, from what I'm understanding. The
Yeah.
the drone. Let me tell you why I brought this drone up and why I brought this to everyone's attention, was because everyone is looking for an American drone company that could produce, uh, I guess, consumer drones. And here it is. This is an American company, from what I'm understanding, that produces a drone that's 3D printed. Um, I'm not going to get into their specs and everything like that, but it could be a little better. It's not as good as what we are accustomed to flying. It's a similar design, though, from what you're seeing here. It's a similar design. I
It
just
has a fixed gimbal.
Right. I just wonder if, say, a company like this could actually benefit or get uh, funding, like everybody else is supposedly getting funded, to produce a better product, consumer wise,
Right.
for American consumers to purchase. And I brought this to everyone's attention because I'm quite sure that everyone has seen this drone, and it, like I said, it's this company here. They're based in Wyoming. Uh, I don't know. Was it Sheridan, Wyoming? Is where the company is. Let's think about it. Is this something that is possible? What
Right.
do you guys think? I mean, what do you think, Lawrence? You think that?
Well, as far as could this be a company that gets the funding to progress as a drone company? Yes, I think they should be. This is what
You
everyone's
think they
cried
could be?
for. This is what everyone cried for. I mean, do we have American companies right now that are getting funding? Yes, we do. Brink, they have major contracts. We have other drone companies here in the United States. Why not let the little guy in on it as well?
Well, yeah, but because that's because they're making government products.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying to you? And the question that I've heard on just
Right.
about every single live stream, to every single person in the drone community, right?
Yeah.
What if we had an American drone company? What if we had? There are. You understand? There actually are. Um, what was it? Those guys there that were selling that drone that they had problems getting out to people.
Not the Spectre.
No, 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 no. We were gonna get one, and then I canceled it when the Maverick 3 came out.
The robotics. Anzu Robotics.
No,
No, not that one. Which I can't see the chat whatsoever because
well, the
my thing
chat.
is
I don't know why you can't see the chat.
no, I can only see the chat in EvilMux. Hey Blind Neil, how are you? Um as far as watching the actual live stream, my shit is frozen up again. It's been locking up all stream.
I don't know.
But
Nah,
anyway, don't worry about it.
there is a lot of.
I can see the chat in Evo Marks. Go for it.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy things happening. Huh?
Go for it.
What?
Finishing finishing up the story.
No, no. I'm just curious to know if
Do you,
if a company like this could get funding to be
here's their
able
website. Let's take a look at their
to
website. Let you
produce.
guys in the chat decide. This is their website here. Okay, Quadair Drones. Did, like Herman said, American made. 3 years of the brand exclusive 30% off. Use Quad 30. Last updated September 24th, which is today, 2025.
Mhm.
Um, Buy now and save $50. Now keep in mind, this is, I think, a $100 drone.
It's very inexpensive.
Or slightly over $100.
Very inexpensive.
They say nothing about GPS, but it has speeds up to 30 miles per hour. And this is what we were crying for. This is what we need. Companies to come out
Well,
and start.
I
Okay,
mean, this is not new.
it does
This has
have a
been
4K camera, but it does have fixed 4K camera. But from what I can see in the pictures, it looks fixed. The camera
running.
does look fixed. It is fold and go capability. Since 2023, they've changed over. They claim.
Hmm.
And here's the controller. If you remember the old Mavic Pro
Yeah.
controllers that gripped your phone from the bottom,
Huh?
it's a very similar style controller.
It has a
Um,
lot left. It has a lot of work to be done. But here's an American
One
company.
key return to home. So I'm guessing there is some kind of GPS. They're just not saying anything about it or what they're using. But
Well, we talking about what they claim 2 mile range. I don't know. I doubt it.
yeah, yeah. Now, well, hold on. It says 2 mile range. Here's the site. I'm gonna put the link in the chat there. But my only issue, honestly, is the video transmission is Wi-Fi.
Is it?
Yes, yes, yes. The video transmission is Wi-Fi, and that may be a deal breaker on some things.
Well, I
But
mean,
the company's just
what
starting, and everyone did start with Wi-Fi.
what do you
And
want them to use?
hmm,
What do you want them to use?
OcuSync 9.
So you want them to use some sort of a type of cellular or kind of like a kind of
Yeah,
connection.
yeah, there's some kind of cellular. Come on. I got blown ass GPS in my FPV birds.
Oh, here we
Yeah,
go.
come on, man.
Here we go.
We 2 minutes till sponsor, and we can start FPV corner.
Yeah, we could do that. I mean, but that is the scheduling, right? And,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
how
yeah, yeah.
and how things are supposed to go. But yeah, I just think that when you talk about an American drone company, and guys have been looking for an American drone company to say that, okay, well, can they make something? Well, they can make something. It's now to
Right.
get it. It's now to get them the funding or the money to make something else or make something better. Um,
True.
am I telling you to all run out and buy one of these so they can get money to go do something
Right.
else? These guys might be somebody that might want to get that money so they can go to the beach.
True. True.
Um,
True. This is
no,
true.
but I'm just curious, and I'm gonna see if there's anything else out there on this. If
Yeah,
I could
definitely. We definitely will.
dig a little deeper into the company,
All right. I'm refreshing that window finally.
call somebody over there and see if I can speak to somebody.
All right. It is 59. You want to do a sponsor, and then we
Yeah,
go
we
in
can get the
FPV corner?
sponsor, and then we can go to FPV corner. We'll be right back. If you're a Part 107 and you're looking to scale your operations, then Jonah did it for you. A place where you can find tools to make you a more knowledgeable pilot, book appointments, find new clients, even have your own work on display. Then, if that's something that you need, then Drone Adair is for you. Check it out. There's a link in the description. Drone a Dare, it's for you. And we're back.
And
How's
with
that?
that, yeah, it came out good. Came out good. I still say you should just record it and just save the time. But you have such a great radio voice, is you, everyone doesn't mind as much. But let's
And
get started. It's 6 o'clock.
is it?
Yep,
So
6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
is that right? So let's get right into FPV corner.
Okay. Welcome to FPV Corner. This week we have Elbuho FPV.
Hey.
If you don't know him, you should. He's in all the groups. He's all over. Gino.
What's going on, gentlemen?
How
What's
are you,
going on?
man?
Long time.
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me here. What's going on, fellas?
I
I
have
think it's
to
my
put a
first time. I think my
disclaimer
angle's a
out
little
there
off.
first. I have to put
There
a
we go.
disclaimer. This was the guy who built my first FPV drone. That 7-inch drone. I still have that frame, bro. She's been rebuilt 4 or 5 times. I still have that frame. I got on a train to go to this dude's house to leave it in some secret hidden spot. And at the next day, he was like, "Yo, come get your joint," and that was it. That
It's
started
crazy
the
how time flies, right, bro? Oh my goodness.
Yes. What's going
Amazing.
on, man? How are you? How's life?
Living life, man. Every day is a beautiful day. Got a lot going on besides droning. I'm running an event company now for like the past 3.5 years. I have my debut single coming out this Friday, the 26th. I'm releasing music, so there's a lot going on. A lot of drone work still going on. That's still like part of the principal basics of my life nowadays. But it's fun, man. It's good to see you, brother. How you been, man?
Life is good. Life is good. If I said anything else, I'd be lying.
I like that. I like
No,
that.
things are life is comfortable, I should say. They say never let the grass grow under your feet, between your feet, whatever. Things are good. Things are good. I see you've left the city, which I'm happy for.
Oh yeah, I had to get out.
I say because I saw it. I saw the clip on Instagram of your wall behind you representing where
Yeah,
you're from. I saw
yeah.
that. But
All right.
why don't you let the people in the chat know what you're doing now? I'm funny you mentioned the music because I'm like, now he's a rock star too. He's coming out with a single. Like, what?
We got a lot going on, brother. I mean, like I said, the drone work is still coming in. I'm very fortunate to be inside of this very niche world that we're in. It was a door that broke open roughly 5 6 years ago. I was able to become part of the first ever high end car commercial that included FPV. So this was for the Ford Maverick pickup truck. I believe it was
Yeah,
like maybe 4 years ago or so, and it was the first ever introduction to FPV inside of anything high end. So that
I'm
was a
sure.
huge door that I was happy that we were able to open up with, myself and my company that we have. And ever since then, man, it's just been kind of like a domino effect. People just keep talking once you do a good job, like anything else in the world. So from Ford, we went to Chevy, to GMC, to Toyota, and I mean now our company, we're doing all sorts of types of work in Netflix, HBO, National Geographic. I mean, you name it, man.
The
We've been everywhere.
NDAs. That's the NDAs. I was just showing your website because I love how this website opens up because you guys don't see this, but I'm going to put it up again. As soon as you go to the website, this is the shot that you see. And I thought when you go to someone's website, you have to grab that person within those first few seconds or they may
Absolutely,
be lost forever.
agreed, a
Being
hundred
an
percent.
FPV pilot to be skimming along the water low like that is I thought a very creative thing to add to your website there.
And I agree with
Um,
you 100%, man. Everything in today's day and age, if you don't grab them within the first 5 seconds, you're going to lose them. The people's attention nowadays are this big. So if you don't grab them right at the beginning, most likely you're not going to have a good percentage of viewers like, looking at your stuff. But it's all part of it, brother. You know
this
how
is
it is. And
true.
anything in the world, if your marketing isn't good, you're not going to go anywhere.
Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
I'm glad you said something. I wanted to show them the clip that you sent me because
Hey,
I I personally have always been following what you do with. I see what you do
I
with the
appreciate that,
wedding
man. Thank you so
parties and
much.
all of that. I see you grinding. I see you grinding. You keep your nose clean, your head
I
above
try to,
water,
man.
and your head
There's
straight,
some
bro.
bad apples in this community, but I keep my horse goggles on. I just keep moving forward. I don't pay attention to any of the nonsense around me.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. And I appreciate you for that because I'm trying to find what I was looking
That
for.
is so true.
I was trying to find something
So
here
so
because
true.
I have your clip. What were you saying, Herman?
No, I said that is so true.
Herman, brother, I didn't even get a chance to say hello to you. What's up, my guy? How are you, bro?
What's going on, man?
Not much,
It's
man.
been
Good
a
to see
long
you all.
time,
Thank you
man.
for having me.
Yeah,
No,
I
not a
mean,
problem. Not a problem at all. I just
what do you
wanted to
got?
show this clip real quick.
Hi, my name is Gino Carpio.
So there's a little bit of reference. This was my very first reel that I ever made. This is how I actually started in the
Really,
commercial world.
really.
Yeah,
This is
this is
great.
my very first reel. I'm able to share it because all the NDAs from this are actually gone by now.
Oh,
So
good,
I'm able to
good.
like share this now. I've never posted it because I ran into a lot of issues where people were stealing my work to get jobs, and it's funny because I ended up having a client that one day contacted me to book me on a gig, and when this client asked me for a reference of like stuff that I've done in the past, I showed her a reel that I had made, and she was like, "Hey, but I saw the same thing from a previous pilot," and I was like, "I'm sorry." And she's like, "Oh yeah, we were interviewing another pilot, and I see a lot of the same shots that you have." And I'm like, "Well, look at the bottom right corner. If you see a GC, that
Right.
means that it's me and Gino Carpio." And the client starts laughing. She goes, "Oh my goodness! Apparently, people are stealing your stuff." So ever since
Wow.
that happened, man, I just kind of keep all my commercial stuff all to the side. The smaller stuff that I do with GoPros and stuff like that, I'll share that kind of stuff. But once a cinema camera is mounted on it, I tend to keep that, you know, far
Mhm.
away from people's reach because it's not a good sign when somebody's trying to use your own stuff to get a job. It doesn't work out too well, especially if that person gets the job and then doesn't execute well. It
Yeah,
doesn't look good.
yeah.
So I try to stay away from all that stuff.
That looks really, really bad on for
Oh
you.
yeah. Oh,
For
absolutely, absolutely.
so
So I mean, I don't want to mess
how
with
do
the
you
brand at
handle some
all.
how do you handle something like that without losing it? I mean, I know how certain
Oh, I
people.
lost it. I lost it because it was actually somebody that I do know, and
Hmm.
it's one of the pilots that I don't want to say I compete with this pilot because there really is no competition, but it's a pilot that really undercuts a lot of the pricing that happens in the tri-state area when it comes to high-end commercial work. And
Uh,
when
uh,
when I throw out my rate and another client that's trying to book me is like, "Oh, but I found somebody that offered me to do it for like 1,200 bucks." And my rate is very elevated, and we were looking at a comparison of like 7,200 versus 1,400. So the client's like, "Why do you charge so much?" So when we got to the bottom of it, it was a funny ending because when we got to the bottom of it, she ended up booking me because I was the real person that had this content. It was mine. So
right,
that person ended up, having some clarity that this previous pilot that she was speaking with wasn't the real pilot that was presenting it. So either
really.
way, in the end, brother, I ended up winning the contract. So it was a state of confusion because I wanted to be furious, but at the same time, I was like elated because I ended up getting the contract. So let bygones be bygones, brother. If it makes you feel, if it makes you feel better to use my content
Mm.
to get some work, hey
I
man, best of luck to you.
listen. I tell Herman all the time, imitation is the best flattery.
Yeah, if you say so.
Imitation is the best flattery, and it's hard. It's hard to take it like a grain of salt and not do or say certain things. Trust me, because as you get older, you tend to pick your battles.
Yeah. And
You
that's where
know.
I'm at now, man. I'm 42. I'm not looking to, I don't do any of this, Lawrence, and I'm sure you know me because I pretty much started probably around the same time you started. And I'm not here for the clout. I'm not here for the fame. I'm here for the paycheck, brother. I don't care what happens on social media. I don't care if I come out on whatever TV screen. All I want is a paycheck to keep coming in so I can support my family and, give them the best life that they could have. Other than that, bro, I'm not in it for anything else. I'm not chasing any type of clout.
You
Right.
know, that's good to hear. That's real good to hear because a lot of people get caught up into the the glam and the
Oh yeah.
numbers and the
Oh
logistics, and
yeah.
Oh, I got 1,000 more hits than he did last week. And you know what works more than all of that? Consistency.
That's it, man. That's it, and that's
Consistency.
been the repetition ever since I started, and you know that just as much as I do. I
Yeah.
started roughly 7, 8 years ago, and I put my heart and soul into it, and eventually a door opened up, and very blessed and lucky that I was able to walk through that door and make it out, on the lighter side of things. But
Okay.
things have been great, Lawrence. Things have been great. I'm very fortunate, very lucky. So I definitely I don't take any days for granted. I definitely I am well aware that this is a very small group of people that get to do this at this level. So every day and every contract that me and my family get, we're very lucky and very blessed, man.
All right. I want to see if I can get this to play
Uh
right.
oh.
Wow, what
But
you got?
I want you to explain this afterwards because I saw this and I was like, I
Uh
had no clue. It's okay. I'll
oh.
show you.
What you
I just
got?
want
What
to
you
make
got?
sure it's nothing. It's not you running around on the beach in shorts. Nothing weird
Ah,
like that.
I was hoping for that. I would have
No,
given a
no,
good
no.
explanation for that.
Gino Carpio, and my debut single No Tomorrow releases
Okay.
September 26th. Make sure you listen. My name
Now, how? I thought you were busy doing wedding stuff and doing the FPV
A
stuff, and
hundred
then all of a
percent.
sudden, now you're doing cameos, and it's slick
Um,
because I know that's wifey in the background. She does it good, but she got to speak louder. She
she
does it good. She
is
got to
my
speak
rock.
louder.
She is everything that I work so hard for. So I'll give you a little explanation. Before drones
Please do.
existed, before anything existed, I was producing music since I was 16 years old. I worked with a bunch of like indie artists back in the day, rappers, singers, and vocalists and stuff like that. But just like anything else, man, life came along and production wasn't making me money. DJing started making me money. So
Right.
I started focusing a lot on DJing because that's what was bringing in the bacon. And DJing for years and years and years. I toured the world doing all types of venues and nightclubs and whatever was my manager was booking me on. And unfortunately, my passion, which was production, got kind of pushed to the side because once DJing really kicked off, eventually now what I focus on before came back to producing was I'm hosting events. I host any kind of event, sporting
Right,
events, boxing, basketball, private, weddings, whatever my manager books me on, and you need a guy that holds a microphone. That's what
right.
I do now. So I'm 42 years old now, and I have the flexibility of time.
Okay.
I'm economically stable, so I felt like right now was the time, man. And I got back into production. I started making music, and after incredible amounts of hours and just patience and finding all the right music and finding all the right tones, this is my debut track, Friday the 26th. My debut track is called No Tomorrow. It's produced, mixed, and engineered by me. And I can't wait for you guys to hear it, man. It's just like my heart and soul poured into a track, and it comes
So
out this Friday.
so
Okay.
what's the musical influence like? What style of music? Because I heard you mention something about Afro. And you're the
Yeah.
last person, I'm not going to lie, you're the last person I would look at and expect to be as much in the
So
afro as you are.
of course, and it's definitely something that I've gotten a couple of interviews and they've asked me. So when I was younger, man, I got to travel the world with my parents. Both of my folks, my mom and my dad, they both work for United Nations. So in a
Okay.
nutshell, wherever there was a political war or rebel war or any type of war, United Nations, they go and they put their troops in there. So my parents, when I was younger, we lived in a lot of these open war zones, and the very first one that I lived at was when I was roughly about 7 or 8. We moved to Honduras, where they were having a whole political war going on back then, and this was like early time, 88, roughly around there, 80,
Right.
88, 89. And after that, what they call it a peace mission, right? They call it a peace mission. So after that peace mission was done, we ended up moving to Yugoslavia, and that was in like 1991, roughly. So we were
Yeah.
there for the War of Yugoslavia, and then we got evacuated out of Yugoslavia, and they moved us into Zagreb, which was still the war happening in Zagreb. We were there for roughly 3.5 years, and the reason why I'm telling you this is because of the musical culture that I got to embrace when I was younger.
Right.
A lot of these people from the UN, they were from all parts of the world. I mean, you name it, like literally, without exaggerating, man, all over the world. And these international people, they always advise that United Nations people to just stay with United Nations people because it was safer. You know, amongst the military and the UN staff, you're safer because you're protected. So
Okay.
having these like kind of family reunions that my parents were having, they would invite, all their friends, and this one is Brazilian, and this guy, this guy is from Iraq, and this guy is
Right.
from Japan, and these are all very multicultural people because they're also at the same time that my parents are working with the UN, they're also working for the UN. So they're bringing all these type of cultures and musical influences to the table. So I'll tell you, for example, of how this all started for me, and this memory for me is embedded like if it was yesterday, and I was in a hotel in Belgrade, Yugoslavia, and my folks, they had like a whole bunch of people over in the hotel, and the hotel
Okay.
was pretty much occupied by UN staff. And we maybe had like 8 or 10 people inside of the of this room that we were in. This, from my memory, it was a big room. It seemed like a suite. And I remember one of my dad's friends, Sergio Pereira. He was a Brazilian guy, and this guy was a magician with a guitar, and his vocals were incredible. And I just remember um, being in this room and like sitting in a carpet, Indian style, and this guy just whips out his guitar and he just starts rocking out, dude. And he had this amazing voice, so he's singing like samba and bossa nova, and I'm like 9 or 10, dude, and I'm like this. I'm like
Okay.
I'm captivated.
You were
I'm
open.
in it. I don't know where else to look, and I'm just like staring at this man, and I'm like, holy shit! Like this is incredible.
Hmm.
And just as talented as he was, we had people from all over parts of Africa because Africa were a big, huge part of the employment in the United Nations, and they were bringing their musical culture, and all these fusions started happening amongst each other because the guitar started playing, and then the bongo starts playing, and then this person starts singing, and somebody else is hitting the spoons, and it was like a live concert, man. And this was my youth because we traveled all over the world. So this was my youth, and a lot of this culture came. I mean, we all know that music came from Africa, and I was
Right.
very fortunate to live in Africa. When I was 17, I got to be in Sierra Leone during the Blood Diamond era, which was a horrifying time to be in Africa, specifically in
Yeah.
Sierra Leone. And I got to live in Sierra Leone for about 10 months. And yet again, man, the same deal, just embracing all of that musical culture. I actually, at that
Okay.
point in time, was already DJing. So I got to DJ a nightclub in Sierra Leone, which was absolutely amazing. One of the most game changing things in my life that I've ever experienced. And Afro always stuck with me. Afro always stuck with me. The beats, the drums, the way everything is hitting, the way
So
some
that
things
ex-
are offbeat but on beat. It was exact. It just stuck in here, man. And the very first track that I put my soul into is Afro. And I have a feeling that it's not going to be the first and last one. I feel like I got a lot
I
more Afro house coming up
I hope not. I look forward to hopefully you'll be posting where it'll be live and stuff like that on
everywhere, brother.
Instagram. I've been put
Spotify, Tidal Music, iTunes, Apple Music, all the major platforms are going to have it. Just look for my name, Gino Carpio. You'll be able to
okay.
find it. I have links in my bio on my IG accounts if you want to pre-save it on like Apple Music or you want to pre-save it on Spotify. Just hit the link, hit
Okay.
the pre-save. You'll get an alert. Uh, what is it? Friday at at the right at midnight at 12 o'clock. Everything goes live.
Nice.
Okay,
Nice.
Friday midnight.
Now
Yeah,
Friday
Friday the
at midnight. I've
26th
been
at midnight,
posting.
all of my first track goes live. I have three
Okay.
different versions of it, and they're all going to be up on Spotify, iTunes, Apple, Tidal, Amazon Music, all of the major platforms, and about 144 more all across the globe. Things that I've never even heard of before.
Okay.
Greaser and all types of apps I don't even know, but that's just the work that my distributor is doing. My distributor handles all that stuff, and that's where we're at,
Okay.
man. I'm super pumped, brother. I really am. It's been a long time coming, and I tell you, I have tracks from when I was like 19 years old that I'm remaking because tech is
Nice.
so different now, and it's gonna be a fun little journey that we're gonna go on, man.
Well, I want to thank you for coming on. I wish you luck in your ventures.
Thank you guys so much,
Keep
man.
your neck up and your head straight like you've been doing. And
Absolutely.
you'll never hear nothing about Gino got in trouble. Nah, that's bullshit. Never like that.
Yeah, man. I
You know.
try keep it like they say, like duck underwater, man. All cool and calm on the top. Keep all the other stuff behind you.
Good
All
luck
right.
on the launch this Friday.
Thank you, guys.
Keep doing what
Good
you're
luck.
doing. I was pushing links to your personal website. and to your Instagram during
Yeah.
the chat randomly. So thank you, man, for coming on. And
Thank
we
you.
got this recorded, Herman. So if he ever becomes famous and we can't get tickets,
We got proof that I was on here,
we
baby.
got proof. I knew him before.
Nah, it's
Yo,
all love, Lawrence, for both of y'all, man. Thank you so much for having me, man. And anytime in the future you guys want me to come back on, I'm happy to come back, brothers. Thank you so much.
well,
Okay. Thank you.
definitely,
Thank
definitely.
you.
Maybe like a short around the holidays. Sometimes where people pop in, say hello. You
Hey,
know,
name the day. I'm there, brother. All support. I'm happy to support you guys doing something beautiful for the community. That's what it's all about. That's what FPV is all about. Just doing something great for the community.
well, thank you again,
Thank
man.
you.
You enjoy the rest of the evening. Enjoy that new home where you're at. Enjoy
Yes.
life like you've been doing. All right.
Thank you, guys. Have a great night.
All
You
right,
too.
man. Thank you.
Take care, guys.
Good night.
Thank
That
you.
was
That
great.
was good. That was good. I got. There we go. That was good. That was fun.
Yeah.
Even though halfway through, yes, continued success to you from takeoff, lift, and land in the Bronx, New York. I screen recorded. Jim Joni says he screen recorded. Hey, I know a guy who knows a guy who knows that guy. There we go. All right.
That's like
We
remember
got
Sean.
9 minutes until its third sponsor, and we're doing pretty good.
That's how I was telling you. Remember Sean?
Yes.
Yeah. You
Yes,
want to
yes, yes.
see?
I remember before he got popular, and don't know nobody.
Oh, I know what happened. I
What?
forgot to put it in there.
What happened?
Uh-oh.
Forgot to put what in? The light
No,
bulb? What?
I had a bulb for this thing, and I forgot to put it in there. And I'm hoping it's not one of the ones I threw away.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh well. How do you say it?
C'est la vie. Such is life.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Well,
Gino, for coming
yeah.
on. We appreciate you.
That was a good. I like that. I mean, that was a good time. He's doing stuff with Ford and Chevy and wow.
I've been watching in the cut. I've been watching everything in the background.
Uh-huh.
He's been doing this, been doing that.
Hmm.
Fly throughs of parties. I've been seeing progress and things happening over the years. So I
You
think it'd
know
be a great dude to have on here, and he's a
that
good person from the heart, as you can see.
that party fly through thing. I've
Yeah,
seen I've seen some done with like the what do you call it, the what's that drone there that everybody was getting
the
with
Avata.
yeah, the Avata, some shot with that. um Not bad, not bad. um they were flying through the crowd down low in certain shots, you know, going through the people as they were moving about, like on the dance floor. And I'm like, that's very risky.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I've seen them flying them at concerts, but you get those shots. My only problem with that is, does everyone know and has everyone signed a waiver saying that a drone will be flying above your head and
I
that
don't,
should be recorded? Because
I
that
don't think
that
it works like
crosses the line, Herman.
it doesn't work like that.
I know, but I know it doesn't work like that all the time.
No, it doesn't work like that at all.
Well, it needs to for insurance purposes.
You have to no, you don't understand how it works.
What?
Once you have the permission to do such, if you once everything is in place and you have everything that meets that requirement for the drone that you're flying to be used, you're not sustaining any flight over people.
Over someone? Yeah, that part I understand. It's just
So So what is the issue that you're having trouble with? You have to have insurance to do the operation.
Well, you have to have insurance to fly there
Is it
anyway. You're right.
ask you
You're right about that. You're
the
100%
insurance doesn't
right.
ask you what you're doing. It's just a liability insurance in case someone is hurt or something is damaged.
Okay, well here's an example. You remember a while back, I had a few years back, I had did a roller skating party in Brooklyn.
Okay,
You remember that situation, right? And it was, and we just had cameras. We didn't have drones. We just had cameras. But the lady at some time and point, I I just wasn't cool with that whole situation because
taking a picture.
yeah. I know. All of a
You mean if
sudden,
you had slipped
all of a
or
sudden,
down or hit a
some
crack and fell in the park and broke your leg? I guess you would blame the parks department. I don't know
yeah,
what to tell
true,
you.
true. That is true.
How does that work?
Anyway, I digress. I digress. We got 4 minutes to the last sponsor.
Oh, really? I mean,
Yeah.
seriously, no. I'm just asking the questions because you sparked those questions because I'm just that investigative dude. So if you
No, I get it. I understand. I'm just trying to keep up with the chat. And I'm wondering why my YouTube keeps effing freezing. I
oh,
mean, I've come to the point where I just shut it down and I'm using the
what is the evidence that it is freezing? That the screen is not doing anything,
the
or the
screen.
chat?
We're sitting there. We're both sitting there frozen, and the chat is not moving. Except I see the chat's not moving here.
Oh, I
In
see the chat's not moving because no one's actually typing anything.
no, that I see, but the picture should still be moving. The last thing on it, Gino has been off for a few minutes now, and it's still showing him talking. I can't even refresh the window to do that.
You know what? I
You
the
see
only
what
thing
I'm
I could
saying?
the only thing I could think of is that you may have too many things connected to your internet.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't think that it is because right now I can pull up a speed test while we're broadcasting live, right?
Hmm.
And do a speed test right here.
Well,
One, two.
I'm gonna ask you the same thing I asked Verizon. What does the speed test tell you?
Supposedly, what you're supposed to be doing? Because it damn sure ain't. Okay, right now I have 280 download speed, 280.69 download, and it's testing upload now at 97, 90, 96, 52 upline, and that's with another laptop over my shoulder on.
Okay.
So I should not be experiencing that. That's why I was asking in the chat, was
Okay.
YouTube messing up?
Can you see your modem?
Um, yeah,
Does it
yeah.
have an indicator light on it that tells
Yeah,
you?
it tells me how many devices. I can look from my phone
No,
right
no,
here.
no, 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 no,
Yeah.
no. Does it tell you how many actual bars does it show like on how your
Yes.
phone
Yes.
shows that? I don't
Yes.
want to know how
Hold
many
on.
devices you have connected to it.
Hold on. Four full bars and four devices. So there's four
Okay.
full bars, and I'm plugged in hardwired. This computer's plugged in hardwired, so there's not even Wi-Fi.
Hmm. So what does that tell you?
Did you check clear the FCC?
Because I
Barkley,
don't
did you check to the FCC clear? I don't know, bro. I'm
uh,
starting to wonder,
I don't
Barkley.
I don't have that problem.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I can still see the chat. It's just that the chat in EvoMux is delayed by a few seconds. And I can't see the whole
Don't
chat. So if I miss something, it'll go by fast.
so you're having problems with YouTube, is what you're saying.
Yes. Basically, yes.
I don't know what to tell you, bro. I'm good today.
Yeah,
That's
that's great.
your problem.
What happened?
I said, I don't have that problem today. That's on you.
Now, see, I just shut down the window. Now everything's good.
You just shut the window
No,
down.
I
Is
shut
that
it down. I left it shut down for a while. Now I
okay?
just opened it back up, and now it's fresh.
Okay.
We're good. It's time for a
Well,
sponsor.
is it? All right. Well, okay. Sponsor time. Where we at? Sponsor. Okay. Nano. For 10% off on all Nano orders, use Phantom Flight 10 for 10% off on all products. If you have anything from drones, cameras, gimbals, watches, any kind of jewelry, anything camera, they make custom cases. Check it out. There's a link in the description. Nano. Check it out. And we're back.
Okay, welcome back. Welcome to Wednesday night with those guys.
You know,
Huh?
Nano, that's a very good company. Plastic cases, they're up there in Canada.
Yep.
That's where the
Up
Nano
where,
cases
up
come
where
from.
our Canadian friends are. Jim's droning, Gary, Grant's Ariel, and a handful of others from up in Canada. I need to take a trip up there.
You know what? They probably get the cases cheaper than us now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
With all of the
Everything.
tariffs.
It's okay. It's all right, man. It is what it is, right?
But you know what I wanted to get into a little bit is an older story that has been going around. Remember your old buddy, uh, Peter Tripp Ackerman?
I remember the last name. I don't
Oh,
remember the first.
well, anyhow, there is jail time and fines of 156K
Oh, that dude that hit the plane. Yes.
for your man that hit. Well, for the DJI pilot, let's leave it at that. That who his Mini 3 drone hit the super soaker during the January fires was the Palisade was it fires over there in California.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyhow, yeah, this gentleman, Mr. Tripp Ackerman, has been sentenced to 14 days in federal prison and 30 days house arrest,
Wow.
and has a nice whopping fine of 156,000.
Oh, damn. Ouch. Wow. A fine of 156,000, 14 days.
So he's got to buy the federal government a Mercedes, and
Yeah.
and spend 14 days in the federal. What is it? I think it's going to have him in lockup then.
And if he can't pay it, what does that mean now?
I don't know. It doesn't. I don't. I mean, I don't know the stipulations on his situation.
Hmm.
If he can't pay it, I mean, if he can't pay it, I guess they can find more time for him, and I guess he can go to a better place than lockup. Because in 14 days, they're not going to move him from anywhere other than a lockup facility.
True. That is true. You have a valid point there. Yeah.
Well,
He wouldn't even. He would stay. He wouldn't even make it to the tombs. Yeah, he'd be at the tombs.
no,
Oh.
he'll be in one of those places like where you see they had Puff waiting to go
Yeah.
to.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Yeah, they're not going to move him to no camp for
Here comes
14
the rain.
days, and because it's a non-violent crime that he committed. There's no weapons involved. So how do the feds usually handle that? They send him if he's sentenced to any real time, they would send him to a camp. But he's got 14 days. He's just got a big fine.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's okay.
that's hurtful.
Listen, it is what it is, right?
I'm quite sure he will not be flying any more drones.
I'm pretty sure of it too. I'm
Oh,
pretty
shit, they're
sure of
making
it.
sure he can't afford none.
Huh?
They're making sure he can't afford none.
4 meals a day and a college degree, color TV. Jim Johnny says.
Well, not in 14 days.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We could get rid of the college degree, but 4 meals and color TV? Okay. I
Maybe,
guess I guess in that time I could grow out a full beard.
maybe,
Yeah,
maybe
maybe.
he'll get a color TV
Yeah, true.
for an
That's
hour
true.
a day.
There may be one TV in the main room. Who knows?
I don't
But
really care how much.
okay, well, that's interesting that they've hit him with so much, 150 something thousand dollars, 14 days and home arrest.
Yeah, he's got house arrest, so
Okay,
that's
all
where he's
right.
going to spend the most of his time, which is which is 30 more days at home. I
Yeah,
mean, they were kind of lenient to him on the jail time because
yeah, I know.
they could have gave him, 156,000 days in jail, and
$1,400 fine.
yeah,
Yeah, I know. I get it. I get it.
and then he would have had color TV, but then he would have had to go work in Unicorn.
I heard color TV. Just saying, Jim's droning.
You
Hey,
know, everybody thinks it's a nice, cushy place and everything like that when you go to federal prison. I don't know where you guys get that idea from.
oh, from a federal joint? I couldn't tell you.
Everybody tell me, oh, he went to federal prison. Oh, that was a nice. Then you go to a nice place. You go to, bro, they gotta go to work in the at Unicorn and make furniture and stuff for the federal government. Oh well. Anyway,
I just selling gyms. I was stuck at 4 meals a day. I was like, shit, I don't even eat 4 meals a day.
4 meals a day.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
It's,
You're speaking from experience.
I don't know. Jim's droning seems to be quite knowledgeable on this topic. He again, a lot of close friends. He has a lot of close friends. Okay.
Uh,
I
you know,
wonder.
what's funny about that?
Huh?
Something happened yesterday, and at practice, and the kids responded with an answer that was like, and
Stu-
I don't know why, but the first thing that came to my mind was that now I know why my mother didn't let me go to school here.
Yeah, you were talking about that yesterday, weren't we?
Yeah.
Well, your moms would not let you go to the Erasmus High. Now you
Mm-mm.
know today, modern time. Why?
Whoa.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack before bed. Damn. Okay. All right. That's what's up.
Wow. Next thing, he'll tell you a meal and how to make
Right. The options on Monday and Tuesday. Don't
it.
don't give Jim any ideas, man. Don't give him any ideas. All right.
um,
Where are we
uh,
going? We still got a
we,
story or
we,
two.
yeah, we got a couple of things I wanted to talk about still, but the one that I seen floating around because it's still there and it hasn't gone anywhere, and I know you've seen 101 other roadblocks to join it, but it's bad. It
That's
hasn't gone anywhere.
2296
Yeah.
NDAA for 2026.
Well, yeah, it's here. It's a Senate bill now. As we know, it passed through the House,
Yep.
and the verbiage of this passed through the house. But you know, let's talk about this. I got a little bit to say about this here because you know that the NDAA has to pass every year because this is what funds the military. So, as we know from the House bill or the bill that passed in the House, Stefanik and her crew, that language that they use, the verbiage that they use in the process of trying to, I guess, ban Chinese drones or DJI and Autel
Hmm.
drones and other drone components. This even affects, like I said, you guys that make the FPV drones and these companies that make those products. Um, this is coming up again because it has now to go on to the Senate, and it didn't fly with them before. This one is a little bit different now. It didn't fly before, and it was a narrow margin of it not making it the last time. So I don't know what's happening now. It's now, like I said, it's a revised uh, bill,
Yeah.
and it's up again. And you know, it's now, like I said, it's now with the Senate. It's like I said, a little version of it passed through the House, and I'm curious to see what's going to happen with it now in the Senate. I don't like the lighting in here today. It's a little strange. It's a little off.
Okay. Oh, you need that bulb that you
I know
might have thrown away.
I didn't use it before.
Oh, damn. So you threw away a good bulb.
No. I didn't use this lamp before.
Okay. So what were you using? You did have something for extra lighting.
The same light that's being used right now. I
Oh,
don't know why it's darker today.
oh, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe the
Okay.
tree got bigger. I don't know, and blocking more light. I don't know.
Well, it's interesting. We're getting back to this bill. It goes on to give a summary of there are a few summaries of
Mhm.
what has passed through, and in the summary, it seems to focus on military and national security for this country, especially protection in the Indo-Pacific region of the world. If you go to read this bill, you guys we probably I don't know
The
probably put
bill
huh.
the bill has a lot of things in it that has nothing to do with what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Just picking into the pieces that deal with what we do, because you don't really need or care to know about what where they buy fish. I'm just saying, as far as this is concerned, as for them trying to examine and ban Chinese made drones and components of such said drones and trying to uh, basically what it is that this is focusing on strengthening the domestic supply chain, right? And reducing our dependency on foreign country and like you know like China and using their products and their drones and stuff like that. This is what this bill and this is that portion of the bill that pertains to what we do. And honestly, you know, I get it when you want to reduce our dependency on the usage of our foreign adversary
Right,
products.
understandable.
But once again, we go back to the other question, like what do we have? Um, and it goes back to saying that the quality of that said made product doesn't exist as far as the American products is concerned. But
Well, a
that's
lot of
not
this,
what
but
this bill is in turn. Yeah, go ahead.
some of this billing also had included local FPV shops and businesses that, like the company that you showed with the drone earlier. that may get money towards funding to help create and find a source to get. Okay, they don't want your flight controllers and stacks or motors coming from China. Maybe you can get them from Taiwan, or maybe you can get them from Indonesia. You understand? So they're
Other
willing. They're
countries
part of
that
this
they're
bill
okay with.
includes
Right.
that.
We understood that from before. That's what I said. Well, that's why they say adversaries. Like, they don't. I get it because we're still dealing with Israel and other countries that make drones and drone parts.
Mm-hmm.
Um, those are acceptable, but this bill, right? You have up until I guess what March of next year that
Yes.
where some of these proposals could become regulations. You know, uh, just to go through it, saying that what can this affect? This can affect, the hobby and like other companies that produce the products that you guys
That
use.
we crave, that we need.
Well, that you use to create these FPV drones. But what I want to also mention is that you see what we're going through right now with DJI not being able to get product.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's that bad. And it's not bad right now. It's going to be bad in the next couple of years as product gets older and the life of product starts to wear.
Right. Right. Well, all we can do is wait and see what happens. Let's see where the money goes. Um, During this time, we will still be under the same administrations. There'll be a few gubernatorial and mayoral changes around the country, but other than that, everything seems to be moving full speed ahead as to helping the United States regulate our commerce as well as freaking create some. At least there's talk of it now. There was no talk of it before, was there?
Well, there still really isn't. I don't when like we showed the Quadair drone.
Yeah,
That that's not even a Mavic Pro.
yeah, I know. I know. I had
It
to take
has
a
the
deep
Mavic
breath
Pro
before I
sound
said that.
controller, but it's not even a Mavic Pro. So
Yeah,
funding for this company and not it's not only just like the funding is the like I can give you $1 billion to do something, and if you don't really know what you're going after or what you need, then you got $1 billion and $1 billion.
that's true. It just, I have a perfect picture of it in one of my profiles. It shows a guy standing over a wall, looking over a wall, and he's standing on a pile or something, and it caption goes, "You can have all the resources in the world if you don't know what to do with them." And the pile he's standing on is a stack of ladders. But he's looking over the wall. You get it? So, like you said, you get someone $1 billion, they don't know what to do with $1 billion.
No, 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 no. This company that produced this drone,
Yeah,
they know that's not a drone that's going to compete with anybody that's out there.
this is
Especially if
true.
you listen, especially if you listen to the ad for it.
Yeah,
So, with that being said, right, listen to the ad for that drone. And these guys say that they worked for a drone company. They all say this. You know what I mean? Like I said, they could be a company of guys that are just looking to take the money and run whatever they can make, or they could be trying to improve this thing. And if they're a company that's trying to improve this thing, then maybe they can. And maybe that this is something that they can get a piece of. Because the bill does speak for that.
true. This is true.
Is that what they want? Because they
Right.
already got their foot in the game.
Now, see, that may be something different in itself. You're right.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
right
They already
about
got their foot in the game. But do they know how to make that drone better?
true.
Do they
True.
have the ability to get the technology to make that drone better?
Well, I'm
Because
assuming what's going to happen
because
is,
everybody knows what is the best, the most, what like not to cut you, but think about this. what makes DJI and Autel as good as they are?
Their
The
operating
connect,
system.
the connection between that controller and the drone.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
Everything else somebody else can make.
True.
But that connection between the controller and the drone, not everybody else can recreate
Right.
that.
Now,
Even
now,
from
my
Lightbridge.
You're right, but my problem is like for this drone, they said that they use Wi-Fi for video, Wi-Fi for video transmission. Do you know how many Wi-Fi bubbles there are between you and the local park? You know, and they claim a transmission of 2 miles. I like you said, I doubt it too, but it's a start. Everybody started somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You remember at one time we were flying drones to line of sight at one time until DJI came out and took it to the clouds.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I had DJI out the box, and originally the Phantom 3 standard
Yeah.
that didn't get good range. You had to modify the controller, and then you could take it out a mile.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know, and they had the same modification for the Typhoon, the 3DR Solo.
Infiltrate DJI, take info. Well,
Um,
here's a tidbit. Hey, Herman, let's give them a tidbit about OcuSync and
well,
and who created it.
well, I'm quite sure a lot of people know that OcuSync is an American. It's an American design and product, and DJI
Designed and created here in the United States, and we sold
DJI
it
just
to
bought
China
bought.
for money. Greedy fucks. Don't get me started.
I'm quite sure a lot of people know that.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
not.
one of the
It's not
things,
about.
but it's one of the things that these DJI fanboys don't know.
It's not about what you. It's not about what. It's about how much money you can make.
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing. That's why I tell you, whenever something funny starts happening, it's like, okay, this guy's looking to make some money.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But
You're
yeah,
right about that.
that bill. Like I said, the bill is in. It's up to the Senate now, and let's see where it goes from there. Um, there wasn't much talk going on about it because there's really nothing to talk about it too much, other than the fact of what we've talked about it when it was going to the House. It doesn't look good. There's wordage in it that's really looking to just ban the products. So um, it's like I said, it's just the old Stefanik talk, and she's got company.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And she's got a promotion and everything.
Well,
She's doing good now.
it's all the same language as before. It's just that there's other things revised in it, and like I said, she's got help with it now, and it's
Yeah,
going on to the
true,
Senate.
true.
Well,
That is true.
it is what it is. I mean, what are we going to do? We
We're
got
gonna deal with it, and
wait to see.
we will ride the wave regardless.
You know, it's
I
just
mean,
keep. I'm
until
quite
you
sure.
tell me until you tell me I can't fly DJI in the United States anymore,
Listen, listen.
I'm going to keep
All, I,
flying DJI.
all I'm going to say to everyone who's listening, who can hear me, there's a link in the description for the Drone Advocacy Alliance. Just go and make your voice heard.
Yes, yes, we did it before, and we have to keep doing it. Don't give up. Hope. Click on that link. Go to the Drone Advocacy Alliance. Go to wherever you have to leave a comment and or in nice words. Act like you're talking to to your teacher to your kids on teacher or something. You know. After you get outside, you can curse, but just write something decent. You know, saying this has been going on for too long. Anything, just have to show some support, guys.
Okay.
And we've been big advocates of showing support here on those guys. And I have all my DJI drones, all 7, amazing shape. Wow. See, the
All right.
collector's item. If you take that stuff and you put it away and put the batteries to sleep, you could probably get a few $1,000s for them. Because people are going to be hard up for DJI drones in the next couple of years,
Is that what it is?
at least the next 3.2 years.
All right, I hear you.
I
I,
believe
I actually,
DJI will be back in the country
I
eventually.
actually have to run a cycle on some batteries in a little bit
Yeah, yeah.
because the I had gotten all new batteries for both of the Phantoms.
I remember we were buying batteries like we were buying every other week or so. We were going to buy batteries, right? I
Yeah,
remember.
so I just cycle them through when if I'm not using it. Plus, I don't have any puffy ones,
Can't
so I'm
fix
good.
stuff. Said I'm not selling any of my drones. I'm being buried with them.
No, I look at it like this: while you still can, you use the drones for what they are, for what they
Yes,
can be used for,
yes, yes.
and I can't give up a drone that I can use to make $1 with.
True. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I totally understand that. You know, you pay because right now, if you that same enterprise that you brought, try to buy one now.
If you can
And
find them.
Draymond had put in the chat earlier that the Phantom 4 Pro
Mhm.
RTK unit is $6,000 now. When he got it years ago, he got it for 2,500.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. It's now 6,000. The 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 antique, the not antique, the
So what are
matriarch
they
of all
asking?
drones, huh?
So what are they asking of for the Mavic 3 Enterprise?
I don't even want to know. I don't
Oh,
even want to know.
well, anyhow, Lawrence, the good old people over at Uber, yeah, they're partnering with uh, Flytrex to launch drone delivery. So Uber
Eats.
Technology Technology Inc. and Flytrex Inc. They have announced this strategic partnership. Now, this partnership, believe it or not, it brings the drone delivery of Flytrex and to the what do you call it? The platform for Uber Eats, the
Yeah.
logistic platform of Uber Eats, which is a great thing because the partnership, believe it or not, of these two companies, they plan to launch this by the end of the year,
Okay.
which is interesting because they have selective U.S. markets. I'm curious to know if they're going to go into the same markets where everyone else was in Texas and in a couple other spots, because those are like the good controlled environments. But I'm interested in knowing because Uber Eats, it's not just one restaurant; it's multiple places. So I'm curious to see how that's going to work out. And Flytrex actually does have aircraft and a certification for beyond visual line of sight.
Yep.
So this works out well for them. And the mere fact that, like I said, Flytrex also has the drones that have the warming chambers to keep food warm. So
Yes.
Flytrex has a lot going on with them that makes this such a good partnership because Uber Eats has the logistics and the customers. You know that because all of these guys, all these damn guys with the scooters.
Yep.
It's all Uber Eats.
Especially in New York.
So let's see how this works out. I'm interested in seeing this because this could even be bigger than Wally World.
Yeah, this is true. This is very, very true. And I wish them luck. Flytrex, like you said, already has warming drones with warming compartments and chilled cooling compartments, etc. So they're ready to go. They're one of four companies that have that beyond visual line of sight permission.
Hmm.
Let's see where it goes. And with that, it's that time.
Is it? Wow.
Yes, it's that time, bro.
Is there anything you want to say to the nice people?
No, just be safe, fly safer. Try to be a better person tomorrow than you were today.
That's all you want to say to the nice people?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And with that being said to the nice people, and we'll see you next time with those guys.
I love those guys.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
We appreciate you all.